I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This KBCI down here, less EFA, and that's what I'm doing. Get it? E. Anyway, Doc just brought me a sample here. I already had about 8 of them for today. So I just tell a little Terry over there that when I get to weigh about 500 or 600 pounds, all the women in Valdosta will be coming because so much of them, you know. What's on your mind there, beautiful Doc?
Not too much, not too much.
It's been a good while since we set a clip, haven't we?
It's been a while, it's been a minute.
But things still been unfolding, haven't we?
Oh yes, sir.
Bring us up to date, my man.
Well, you know, we filed a federal complaint. I withdrew the complaint because we want to move it around. It's some in this list. But we're moving it around. We started out in Washington. We went through all the chambers. We went through every procedure. We went through every corridor that they had. Okay? Trying to find jurisdiction. And it went from Title 6 to Section 3, which involved contractors and not representatives of contractors, so therefore I had to have it dismissed. Okay? So now we're back and we're headed back to Washington. Someone is going to hear and understand that we have been excluded. And, you know, some efforts are being made, some progression, indirect progression. Okay? But progression has been made because HUD is now monitoring them.
How you know HUD is monitoring?
Well, the program that they have, I understand, is being monitored by HUD. Okay? And they're trying to do this hand-picked committee and seeing exactly where they are. And what's going to take place is that, you know, they hand-picked a group of people. Okay? And these people that they pick, we don't know that much about them and how they're going to react. But we do know we are going to have total disregard of their position until things are proven to be what they need to be. Not what they're going to expect that they want the outcome. It's got to be what we need to happen, not what they desire.
You don't think it's strange that I was at that meeting when they selected this group, 15 people, and of course I know they got some voters from, but I'm just wondering if they want us to just sit by and accept the people that they appoint for us. And the reason I say that is because we witnessed something like that with the Barber Park issue, wherein 15 people were arrested trying to get that park renamed for somebody who kept blacks out of it. And so when they got this committee together, not a single person who went to jail, did the research or any of the stuff that we did, there was nowhere to be found. And so they just excluded us. And so we don't want, and it seems like to me that's what they're going to get. One other thing. Well, I'll say that last. Go ahead. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that for a reason.
Well, you got a valid point. We don't know nothing about these people. In fact, they are kind of like strangers to us when it comes down to their political activities involved in the community and coming in on something that they know very little of. They are coming in based upon opinions being cast by officials that can persuade them in the direction of a sense that they need to be swayed by not having the understanding of actuality.
In addition to that, Doc, if they understand HUD and all aspects of it, but if they haven't done the legwork and the ridicule that you and I have endured, then to me, they still shouldn't be put over someone who have done a heck of a lot of work for such a long, long time.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, we're not going to stand for it. We're not going to stand by and allow this to happen. They're in these positions. We're going to confront them. We already have set arrangement for an appointment to meet with the mayor.
Yes, sir. And
whoever he's going to have with him. And we're going to sit down and start back where we left off from, and that was the dialogue, trying to get a dialogue started for the analysis of impediments and the problems that we're facing. See, it's phenomenal that, and absolutely ludicrous for someone to believe that we're going to sit idly by when we got statistical facts showing that facts showing that the poverty among our children, the white children, is 5.2%, and the poverty among our black children is 50.6%. The number is too staggering, and I mean, we don't have to go any further than that. That means that if it's that way for the children, that tells you the condition of the parents. That lets you know the situation is so unbalanced for the parent. And if you go to dealing with the parent, you're dealing with the household. When you deal with the household, you're dealing with the head of the house. Okay? And the responsibility, and then when you deal with the head of the house, you go to talking income. So when you go to talking income, you go to talking about jobs, evaluations, this kind of things of individuals. And then it boils down to the individuality of the individual human being that function every day in our society. So when it comes to justification, there is none for us, for blacks in this county. There's no question on that. I mean, we can go through the G.B.R. and believe that there's some justification, but there is no justification for blacks in this county.
Can you honestly say, can you say that in a way, all that we did or tried to do, that we just went down an invisible road trying to work to get a VCF in place that would actually help the small black and poor white contractors in the community?
No, because you're going to keep it in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you don't see it as a waste?
No.
But it seemed to me that it don't have the teeth. I mean, it seems like even the people who are in it beginning to question if it had any legitimacy in it at all.
I understand.
Are you saying every little bit helped to bring it?
If you put a saddle on a horse,
Yes, sir.
okay, it will wear a hole in its hide
Yes, sir.
if it just keep rubbing. All we got to do is keep rubbing, baby. We'll keep rubbing. After a while, you see the horse start to shake and tremble and do everything because it can't stand the pain.
Right. Okay. So that's what you mean when you say that, and you, since we first started out, you say that we gonna get some money on the south side.
We gonna get some money.
You never said we might.
We gonna
you
get
said
some money.
we're gonna share in this money. That's what you said,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So we can save our children from jails, prisons, and probations. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
So you haven't changed your tune?
No, sir.
Although they had been talking to us, one time they was really talking to us. Every one of them talking to us. Now they have meetings and don't even call us. Before they would call us. So you think that maybe they just think we gonna give up, or that we don't care about coming generations?
Now, you don't rub the hair off the hide and form the blister.
Okay.
Now all it takes now is for the blister to burst. So we gonna burst the blister, baby. You understand? And get down to his naked flesh where he can't stand it. See, that's what he is right now. He in that state. At first, the old saddle was just rubbing on hair, don't rub the hair off. Now it's gonna rub the blister, okay? And the blister is annoying, very annoying.
But now, are we talking about the city and the county, or just the city?
Both.
Both.
Both. They both are guilty. You can't, I mean, they ain't no time. They ain't twine.
If they guilty and they know they have I mean, it's serious business. They know they haven't measured up. They know that. But why do you think they play that game? You think they just think we're going to keep hollering?
They don't want to share that money, man.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. They do not want to share this money. I can say funds and revenue and all that, but I'm just going to keep it plain. They do not want to share that money. And they got to give up part of it.
And money and income and jobs and fairness is the only thing that's going to put a dent in crime. No. Meeting just for the sake of meeting and having organizations that meet to play another old game on the same people that should have been gamed out on. But we still,
Jesus needs money.
Yes, sir.
Because every Sunday they said bring you off into the storehouse. So, in other words, so we got to have some of this money.
Yes, sir.
Simple as that. There's no need playing this game that we can resolve it without having any money. We can't, man. We can't buy shoes. We can't buy socks. We can't buy trousers. We can't buy a cap. We can't buy a drink of water.
And when everybody can buy what they need and another segment cannot, that's just not fair.
And it's not fair, sir.
Right.
That's what we talking about.
That's the major focus that we're talking about, correct?
That's absolutely right. We've been excluded, and we are going to be included.
Close it out, Doc.
Well, I close it out by saying we are going to get some money on the south side. There's no need, no one thinking they can go out and hand-pick a group of people that they can manipulate like puppets and peons and believe that we're going to go with it. We don't know nothing about these people. But we gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. We gonna give them a chance to prove to us, and we gonna hold them to the wire. If not, we gonna call them right on down. Now, if they end up being Aunt James and Uncle Tom, we gonna call them just what they are, and that's gonna be serious. This serious business here, because we involved with this money, MONEY, on the south side.
And so your thing is not changed. Say it once again. We gon'
get some money on the south side.
Y'all heard me. That's Doc Robinson. Y'all, we ain't going nowhere. Y'all might not heard from in a long time, but we promise you we dead on point. And we gonna say to the mayor, and we gonna say to the Lowndes County commissioners and the chairman as well, is that we still want some money on the south side, and we're gonna keep it in your face until it happens, because too many of our children are going into jails and prisons for the lack of employment, and the monies for paving roads, building, talking about a sky rise coming in here, got a bridge coming in here, and DOT coming in. We got to have some money.
And on top of that, my brother, not trying to cut back in on you, but it's one thing we do need to mention. We tired of our children getting beat down by the police and getting tasered and stuff. We sick and tired of it, and it's all come because, you know, it's the economic damage and harm that's done to our community by the lack of the consideration of the minds of these people.
This is kvci.blogspot.com, George Boston Ryan, John Robinson, Doc Ghetto Child. We gonna dock it out to you. Don't think we going any place. We love you too much to quit on the job now. Bye-bye, we're gone.